Hi, my name is Sharon Kim, the investigator of the Research in Music Education. I'll briefly talk about my research. My topic is to investigate the effects of breathing instructions on phrasing, flow, and expression in the piano performance. Typically, pianists think that there is no direct connection between piano performance and breathing patterns because it is not like singing or playing instruments that are required breath control. However, there are growing evidence that breathing can affect various motor skills and cognitive activities. Since breath control is one of the fundamental techniques that mostly the vocalists and brass players should have, a number of studies have explored the significant roles of breathing instructions in those fields. However, breathing instructions in piano performance has been little explored. But surprisingly, many scientists, including psychologists, physiologists, and neurologists, they found the relationship between breathing movements and piano performance. Also, according to Bernhard's and Schimann's articles, they found that the students who received the instructions of breath control or vocalization helped them develop their musicality. According to these hypotheses, the present study will examine if the breathing instruction makes any difference on the piano performance, especially in phrasing, flow, and expression. This study will focus on the intermediate level piano students who are randomly selected from a private piano instructor, Ms. Kim. This study will be conducted as the pre-post test control group design. So 10 participants will be randomly assigned among those who had not received breathing instructions in their previous piano lessons. They will play the same piece throughout the whole experimental duration, and their performance will be video recorded by Panasonic Lumix FZ80 in the 4K mode. The purpose of the video recording is to observe the students' breathing movement, especially inhalation and exhalation. The pre-post test will be held at Korean Bethel Presbyterian Church located in Mount Laurel, the state of New Jersey. The whole experiment will take approximately 2 months, including 4 weeks of the treatment in between the pre-post tests. 5 participants from the experimental group will receive up to 20 minutes of breathing instructions in their weekly piano lessons, and the remainders of the control group will have the weekly piano lessons but without the breathing instructions. After the 4 weeks of treatments, the post-test will be held in the same location. The video recordings of each participant will be sent to the evaluators who are professional musicians and instructors as well. They will assess the participants' performance according to the rubric that the researcher developed it based on the higher order constructs from the Wrigley's dissertation. All the data collected from the experiment will be analyzed by SPSS with analysis of covariance ANCOVA to see the significant difference between the two groups. Additionally, in order to estimate the reliability of the evaluation, Chromebox alpha will also be analyzed by SPSS as well. The results will be seen as this section. If the results show that the corresponding p-values are less than 0.05, then there is the statistically significant difference. Although there are limited sources of breathing instructions in the piano pedagogy, it is very important to notice that the breathing could enrich the phrasing, flow, and expression based on many musical studies showing the positive influence of breathing related practices on instrumentalist musicality. Scientific studies also have shown the positive correlations between breathing and pianist movements. To extend this study, a further question might be asked if there is any impact on the quality of choir performance accompanied by a pianist who received the breathing instructions. And these are references, and thank you so much for listening.